at least from the PS4. Oh, there's a creeper out there.
I'll try to, oh my god. Ah, it's been so long I forgot how to do all this shit.
Caw.
Damn it. I keep hitting the wrong button. Which one? How do you fucking stream again? God, why can't I remember how to
The,
do this?
that button on the left side of the controller, left of that big pad button, whatever that's called. The
Oh, God, I'm stupid. I was like holding it down instead of just tapping it.
Oh, it's fine.
God,
Caw. I mean,
way
it's
too long.
awkward. It's a little awkward anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna meet up with my friend Sanket like sometime after 2, which it's like
Oh, word.
after 1:30 right now. Like he gets off work at 2, then I'll probably head out around 2:15 or something. Um, he wants me to design some sort of business logo for him, like or maybe a mascot or something, like a cartoon character, something cartoony. But he hasn't shared
That's
any.
cool.
Yeah, he hasn't shared any details with me though because he wants us to come up with like ideas spontaneously, like on the spot. So he hasn't told me any information about it. And man, I forgot how far I built this path I'm walking on. I didn't realize I got this far. Oh yeah, in the last time I was working this path, you were telling me about that moron drummer who refused to acknowledge science. Ka!
Oh, yeah. It's been, man, today was fucking really crazy too, man.
Yeah, that burning car. Ka! That's hot.
God, that was so, it's like so bizarre how quick, that stuff fucking activates. Oop, not wrong Twitch account. I don't know why, but I have to like reset up my Twitch to this thing.
Huh. Well,
Weird.
maybe YouTube will be better. I'm streaming on YouTube right now. Looks like there's no problem. Excuse me. I like the music that I'm hearing. It's really ominous. Caw. But yeah, I'm gonna meet up with my friend, then I'll come back here and work on a bunch of art, and that's basically my day today. Um, like I don't have a lot of classes this week because of the Spring Festival, Chinese New Year. Um, and a lot of my students are just on vacation or doing whatever. Also, the work application is a piece of shit, so I think a lot of parents are leaving because it's garbage. Caw. And that's hot. Hot shit.
Well, that's
in my
pretty,
ass.
God, why does it,
This music is so weird.
so funny because I just have like this Spyro the Dragon music playing.
Oh yeah, I need to put that on my. Oh fuck, stair steps. I need to put that on my iPod.
Yeah,
I
it's so good.
I need to buy a new iPod actually because I'm like the battery life on this iPod that I've had for 4 years is like getting shot. Like if I have the screen active, the battery dies within like if the screen is on non-stop, it's dead within like less than 10 minutes from a full charge. It's pretty shitty.
Yeah, that's pretty useless right there.
Yeah. So I need to figure out a way to like acquire a new one. Like I ordered a refurbished one from Apple like in 2018, but the thing is ordering stuff can take forever here in Cambodia. And there's no guarantee you'll get it. Yeah. What part of the landmass are you on?
Here, hold on. I was still loading, and I got this all set up, so now it's finally gonna go. It's still loading. Oh, wait. Hold on.
That's hot.
Hold
Oh,
on.
you're in the realm. I'm gonna jump into a bed.
Unable to connect to world. But now it's going again.
Huh. Yeah, it said you
Now
joined
it's going, I
and then
think.
you...
Oh,
Oh, you're back.
there it goes. I'm back.
I'm back,
Back,
baby.
Jerry.
Back in the saddle again.
Kramer.
Back in the saddle again.
Yeah, my day tomorrow will probably consist of getting up and shoveling snow again.
I
Because
miss
there was
shoveling
like
snow.
1 feet of snow, I guess.
I miss shoveling snow. Um, I used to enjoy
It's
it.
really not too bad. Like, especially like I was using a snowblower for most of it, so
Oh, um,
that part was especially easy.
yeah. My mom didn't have a snowblower, so I would just use a shovel, the old-fashioned 20th century trash way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I we didn't they didn't end up having that until the last several years. But yeah, definitely makes days like today way more possible cuz man, it was fucking like they closed everything and then yeah, it ended today with that car uh burning up, which was
Yeah,
crazy.
that's hot. That gets you off. Just like this polar bear is gonna get me off in a second. Mm. Oh shit.
Okay, I remember now that I was at the Mike Lindell
Oh,
Waifu house, I think, is
yeah.
what this is. I forgot to look at the sign, but I know where I am.
Oh, can you read the sign? Because I was wondering if they fixed that.
I mean, I feel like I've been able to read all the old ones. Oops.
Ah, damn. Actually, I'm gonna adjust this thing.
Yeah, I can read this one.
Oh,
Next
that's
Waifu, Mike Lindell Outpost, March 21st, 2021.
hell yeah.
Oh man, me and Mike had a clip when we were streaming last week that didn't quite match the Kipwinger one, but it came pretty close. It didn't translate as well on the mic as in the room, but we were playing Red Dead Redemption in his basement, and he had like a wall-mounted TV, and we were standing right right up close to it, but there was like a table in between us, and I think like he kept being like going down a trail, and he'd be like, "Hey, you guys want to race?" and just ram his horse into them, and it's like all the horses go falling over, and everyone's just getting terribly injured and shit. And we eventually stopped to play poker, and so like I was still having a little bit of a hard time. He handed off to me. I was having a hard time kind of seeing the cards. So he goes, "Oh, see, I knew this would come in handy, but I knew the mount was really shitty, so I don't know." Like he's like complaining about how shitty the mount is while he's like pulling out the TV from the wall, and then like 20 seconds later, the TV just falls off of the wall, like and
Yeah.
knocks over like everything, and like just like this loud crashing sounds all over the mic and shit.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always been my fear. That's why I don't like wall mounts. I don't like hanging a TV like in the air. Like that just makes me nervous. It's like something's gonna fuck up somehow.
Yeah, I also for me it's like if I don't know, if I wasn't renting wherever, maybe I would, like if it was a more permanent thing,
Yeah.
I'd like take more of the time and make sure it's secure, but like yeah.
Well,
I yeah.
here in Cambodia, they just usually put it on a table, but if they do mount it, it'll be like way up in the air, like ridiculously like inconvenient. Like higher than a refrigerator. My friend just moved into a place and she showed me pictures, and the TV was literally above the fridge for some fucking reason. Like, like it's so fucking dumb. Uh,
Just up
so
on top of the fridge.
no, it's just like the fridge is blank. I mean, there's nothing up there, but still, it's just like if you're sitting down, the TV's really far away across the room and like way up in the air above a refrigerator. It's just really bizarre. Like it seems to be against any kind of common sense whatsoever, and that gets me so fucking wet. Yeah.
What's up, Otaku 1309?
Stick it up my ass.
What if I tell you the truth? I don't understand you or Dick.
Or Dick. You mean Dick Nixon?
Are you
Or
speaking about President Nixon?
Mojo Nixon? How
Why
about
aren't you
that?
showing up on this map?
Huh.
I
I
was
don't
trying to
know.
figure. I forgot. Oops, I forgot which way. Forgot which way to go. I'm lost.
Are you still at the Mike Lindell uh, waifu pillow house?
I was. I started taking this path that was here, but I think it actually leads to something further away. So.
Okay. Like
Oh wait, do I have?
if you
No, I
step
don't.
if like if you're at that house and you step outside of it, like you walk away from it so the house is to your back and you leave the front door, then you if you wanted to get to the home base, you have to take a right. But if you want to go to the Kathleen Hanna facilities, whatever they are, the outposts, you have to take a left.
Okay, wait. Where are you at?
I am. Oh, there's that temple. I am way out. Um, where I'm in the direction of the snow. You know where that large nether portal was,
Yeah.
like the first one
So
we ever
wait.
found.
So which way do I go from here to get to the main base again? If I'm
Um,
facing the door,
well,
like if I'm facing the house, you know what I mean?
oh, if you're facing the house, then you take a left. But if you turn around and the house is behind you, then take a right.
Oh, okay. So this path actually might probably does lead back then.
Oh yeah, all those
I didn't remember
paths.
if you ever made one or not.
Yeah, all those paths are connected. That whole section is completed. Um, well, I mean, some
About
of
to
the bridges need to
complete.
be worked on, but yeah. I mean, it comes all the way back. Stick it in my ass. It goes all the
Why
way
does
up
my
my
sprite
ass.
look so weird up in the corner? Huh. I have like enchanted shit and two maps and an emerald, and I don't remember why. Like I clearly died and lost all my shit, but I have some slightly cool shit.
Huh.
I must have like stumbled across something on the way back, I think, and then just I remember like being really lost, which always happens after I lose all my shit, and then managing to like just pick a direction and I walked. Actually, this path just ends in the middle of a forest.
No,
So,
no, 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 no. There's a like go back like a few feet. um, there's another direction. There's like a fork in the road.
oh, there it is.
Yeah, no, I started making that section, then I changed my mind and I just left it there, just to piss off the forest. Yeah,
But yeah,
whatever that
man,
means.
that whole thing that happened earlier, like I was, so I was, um, oh, it looks like something blew up some of this path, maybe. Yeah, something blew up this path a little bit here. I don't have a
Huh?
shovel to fix it or a hoe. There's a big hole right there.
Huh?
Um, I was like putting in my DFS lineups and stuff, and I could hear my neighbor's car like turning over, you know, like their wheels spinning and shit.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh shit, I'll go out there and help them in a minute here after I finish like doing what I got to do because it was like really time sensitive, and I didn't know how much I'd be able to help them anyway because they seem like they're really stuck out there. And anyway, yeah, when I went out there, um, they were closer than when I looked out the window to the street. So I was like, oh, okay, it's not too far. Maybe I'll be able to push and make it the rest of the way. He was like super stuck, man. Like I said, it was like a foot and a half of snow, and it's getting colder. I felt like the snow was getting a bit more packed down. Just the more it was. Um, so I, um, I am talking to him, and like, he keeps getting out of the car and like just kind of like he's been at it forever, so he was like pretty annoyed, and he's just like kicking snow out from under the back wheel, and I'm trying to dig out under the front, and then all of a sudden I notice like I see a light under the car. And I remember one time Bill's like brake pads were so bare that his like wheel caught on just from the friction of like the non-existent brake pad.
Yeah.
And so I that like immediately jumped to mind because I don't know shit about cars. You know what I mean? Like there could be a light under there for all I fucking know. But I was like, that seems like a fire, and it was actually like barely noticeable. So I was like, hey man, I think your car's on fire. And at first, because like with Bill's thing, it was like really small and it went out. So I just thought, oh, I don't know, that's can't be a huge deal. Like,
Yeah.
and I even for a second was like, do you want me to go get a fire extinguisher? And then I thought like, why am I even asking? I just like ran upstairs and got one. And I came back out and it was like already like the engine, like the whole front of the car was like in flames.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, and I gave it to him and he like, sprayed the nozzle. I thought he got it completely out. He was like on the other side of the car and it looked like it was out. Like it was just a bunch of smoke. And then it just like came back, even more strong. And the whole car was going, and I was like, holy shit. And I was like, man, I'm so sorry. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, I can't believe that just happened. And, and then, like, we're just kind of standing there watching it because we couldn't do anything. I also didn't think to call the fire department for some reason. And then this guy, like, from next door, maybe he's one of the guys in the building. I couldn't really see him that well from where I was. He just kind of, like, walks over nonchalantly with a shovel, and he's like, is everything okay? And this car is just, like, engulfed in flames, and I was like, doesn't really seem that way. And he's like, should I call the fire department? I was like, hey man, are you calling them? Like, I was like, oh shit, why didn't I think of that? It's brilliant. And he called him, and then like the whole thing's just going like more and more consumed, and I don't know. I was like, shit, is that like gas tank gonna blow up or like I've never been this close to a car just totally on fire. Um, So I didn't know what to expect, so I was kind of standing in the doorway, and that guy was on the phone, and then finally my neighbor was like, "Yeah, it's okay, man. Like, don't worry about it." He's like, "You can go in if you want." And I was like, "Yeah, I think I will, because it's actually like, kind of smoky and yeah." But and then the fire department came and like hosed it down and towed it away. Right before they came, like this tree right next to it seemed like it was starting to catch, and it was like
That's hot.
it was crazy, man.
You should have
The fucked up thing too was though that he was having a little trouble getting in and out of the driver's side because of how high the snow is with the door. So he was having to like squeeze in and out. So I keep thinking like, man, if like he with how quick that whole thing went up, if he was in there when that happened, well, he would have had a real struggle getting out, and that would have been like super fucked up, man.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
like, luckily he was outside the car when that happened and when we noticed it, and then it was just like it all happened so quick that even with the like extinguisher and kind of I guess noticing like it more or less quick as he could, like shit went up so fast. Like I didn't even think the fire department would get here in time because I was like, oh shit, is that shit gonna blow up or what the fuck? Like.
Yeah.
And the guy, when he was on the phone with him too, he didn't even explain. He was just like, "Is it unleaded or?" Like he's on the phone with the fire department, and my neighbor's like regular, and he was like, "Oh, okay." They just said like just stand away from it, and so we're just standing watching like eventually gets hot enough that like the windows are falling in, and like I remember pretty
Wow.
quick like the tires started like melting or whatever
Jeez. Wonder what the fuck
because
caused that.
well he said something because I was like, I think your car's on fire, and he's like, oh, I don't, he's like, I don't know. He's like, I have like an oil leak or something because I noticed there was smoke, but like I just thought like it was cold enough out. I thought it could have just been like any sort of exhaust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From just the engine turning over. But then like it was when I actually saw the flames. I was like, oh my god. But he
Yeah.
said something about an oil leak, so maybe it was just like an oil leak that actually just apparently cars are like super fucking flammable. That was fucking crazy, man. Like
Yeah.
took me a while to like process that.
Yeah, I've never had
He
a
seemed
car
to
just
be totally fine. I don't know.
maybe I don't know. Maybe he liked it. Like, oh, I like fire. I like fire
I
this
think he
much.
was I think he was just kind of over it because he was fucking out there forever trying to get it to go. That he was like, he was probably just like, this might be what happened. You know what I mean? Like I've had plenty of times like that. You're like, this might as well be what
Yeah,
happens. Of
might as
course.
well. Fuck it.
Yeah.
This thing's a piece of shit anyway. Might as well just go in the most like gloriously like fantastic way possible. Oh, hello, skeleton thing.
I
Oh.
was um I was telling Sabrina that time we were sitting on the porch at seminary and Eric pulled up like really early in the morning and like
Hit my car?
somehow yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. He hit my car while it's parked. He hit a parked car twice.
And it was like
Yeah.
so slow too,
Yeah.
like because I was like, I don't know if I was still smoking cigarettes or what I was doing, but I was just like sitting out there. I wasn't even paying attention, and you were like drawing or something, and then you looked up and you're like, kind of quietly, you're just like, yeah, don't hit my car, don't hit my car. And I was like, I remember he was like far enough away. I was like, oh, what you talking about? He's not gonna hit you. There's like no way in hell.
And he did it.
And then like he just kept getting closer and closer, and you're just like, yeah, don't do it. And I'm like, what the fuck is he actually gonna? And then like, I remember when he hit it, you like stood up and you're like, yeah, fuck.
Oh fuck! This is so hot. Yeah.
And then Eric like stumbles out and looks like, oh shit, did I?
Oops.
You're like, yep. Oh man,
That's hot.
that
Oh,
was fucking crazy.
are you near a bed?
Oh yeah, I found my way back.
Caw. Let's see. Oh, Sankat sent me a message. Okay, he said he'll be there around like 2:30, 2:45. So, I'll leave pretty soon. Caw.
Cool.
I think that
Word,
was like
word.
my last year in the United States, like in 2018 when that happened.
I remember I feel like it was around the time that we were playing Alien Isolation or something, I think. Maybe.
Huh.
I don't know.
Caw, we never
Which is
finished
like,
that.
no, that was fun. It was like a really fucking scary game.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. Gets me off. Oh yeah, now I'm back at that spot when you were telling me about your drummer. Oh, and the snow filled up this place. I can't get in. What the fuck?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I do know where you are.
yeah, I'm
Just
not.
need to restock a little bit.
Caw. I'm debating on what I should do in the next few months. Like, like I'm still trying to get stuff done in regards to art, and but also I'm just not sure what to do about like living, like where I'm living. Uh, like nothing dramatic has happened, but I've been in Cambodia for 3 years, and I don't know. I would like to see more stuff, but
Yeah, for sure.
it's a little difficult because of COVID. I can't just like travel to South Korea just for fun. Like it's a bit more of a commitment for me at least. And um, yeah, so I'm just thinking about a lot of stuff. Like, should I stay in Asia? Should I go back to the United States? What would I do if I if I went back to the U.S.? Like, what would I do? I mean, I could still do my current job, but
Well, the one thing for sure here is you probably wouldn't have to worry at all about finding a job. Like, everywhere is short-staffed, so
yeah.
we
Um,
are spiraling to fascist dystopia. But I mean, that was always going to happen anyway, I
yeah.
guess.
I mean, that's
Who
fine.
knows?
You know, I mean, we already knew about that. You know, that's okay. It's like nothing unpredictable is happening. That's how you know it's safe.
Yeah,
Because all predictions come true. Oh fuck. Oh yeah.
we did
Up my
it.
ass.
Eek
We fucking
MAGA.
did it. Yeah. Hell yeah, MAGA. And
Eek.
we all sucked Tom McDonald's dick. Hell yeah.
God, I can't believe, dude. That's like a dumb person's idea of like what like woke or something is or whatever. Or I guess he
Yeah.
makes fun of woke people. I don't even understand. Like, it's fucking dumb. That guy
He's
sucks.
just a shill. He's just like, oh, like no one's up trying to appeal to this shitty market here, so I'll be the guy who does that because that'll be easy. I'll just be
Yeah,
aggressively fucking dumb.
he's like a Kid Rock type or something.
Yeah, I just introduced my brother to that because my brother was going on about how like, and I don't really have like a strong opinion of this, but he was like country music is the worst kind of music. There's no other music that is as bad as country. That's the absolute worst. And then his reasoning was because it was always conservative, blah blah blah, and that even rap was more liberal. And I was like, hey, well here's a well here's Tom McDonald. Like it's not that liberal, huh?
Yeah,
And there's plenty of
yeah. I mean,
conservative
like
rap out
especially
there.
like their country's like pretty progressive in some senses, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Sometimes, yeah. Unless it's like the Aaron Lewis kind of country.
did you
Piece of shit.
notice like I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, like I don't know, I probably sent you like a bunch of dumb shit at like in a short amount of time, but one of the memes I sent you that said I'm loving it. Do you remember that one?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I'll have to find it and send to you again. I was like backing up old photos and I came across that and it was like that was like a picture of your brother, but he's just looking like really
Oh yeah,
creepy over a tray of McDonald's.
yeah. I remember that picture. It's from like
And they
2013.
just like turned it into a meme that said like that could be a McDonald's billboard
Oh
because
yeah,
it's
because
a
it's
weird, creepy look.
yeah, because it's so fucking hot. God damn.
Oh shit.
That's hot. Um, I've got a lot of old pictures to organize. Oh, you know what? Uh, there is this. There's this group here in Phnom Penh on Facebook where they give away free shit. Like if you don't want any more, you just jump on to the Facebook group and say, "Hey, I don't want this anymore." Who you take it?
Oh,
It's
cool.
uh. So there's this lady. I remember her name was Tracy. She was like offering to give away a tablecloth. I was like, "Oh, that looks cool." It had a picture of Uncle Watt on it. Um, and I don't have a tablecloth for my table, so I figured, hey, it's free, and she doesn't live too. I don't think she lives that far away, and
Like, actually, I was wanting one with Uncle Joey on it.
from Full House, yeah. So can you
Yeah.
get one of Uncle Joey from Full House, but he's riding the riding the tallest tower of Uncle Wat, like it's a pony or something.
And
I
it's
demand it.
mislabeled as a John Amos blanket.
Yeah. But like so we were gonna meet or not? Oh wait, no, we weren't gonna meet. She was gonna have the cloth delivered to me, and she claimed to have called me. The day came, and I didn't get any phone calls from her or any tuk tuk drivers. And then a few hours later, I got a message from her, being angry that I didn't pick up the phone and that she wasted her money like paying this tuk tuk driver to deliver this free thing to me. And I'm just like, I didn't get any calls from you. Sorry, I can reimburse you though. How about we meet later today? I have my friend's motorcycle right now. I can just meet you right now and pay you back for the money you wasted. She's like, no, I can't do it today. Like, oh, okay. Well, when can you do this? And she's like, Friday. Like, okay, I'll wait until Friday. Send me a message. Friday came and went. I got no response from her. Then like a full week passes, and then she like sends me a message saying something like, "So, are you gonna get this stuff or not?" Like after a week of
The
nothing from her.
fuck?
Yeah, and I'm just at this point I was like, I'd already almost forgotten about it, and I was like, well, you wait a long time for this, and I don't feel like going all the way out there now. Like, I don't have access to my friend's motorcycle anymore, so I would have to pay a lot of money to go to this other part of town because I discovered that she was actually pretty far away. Um, a completely different area of town. It would take like an hour to get there for me on a tuk tuk alone. So,
Damn. Yeah, it's pretty far away.
and um, I just told her I didn't know you were still giving the stuff. Like, you Friday came and went. Where were you? You blew me. I kind of feel like you blew me off. But it's free stuff, so I wasn't gonna complain. Like I didn't send her a message on Friday because I didn't want to harass her. I mean, it's free stuff. Like I don't really have anything to complain about. Um, I'm not gonna like get mad or something like give me that free shit. Like you don't get anything back for this, but give it to me anyway. Like angrily, like
Don't you know who I am?
yeah. I'm born in the same country as Rudy Giuliani. That's yeah, that's who I am.
You know, famed contestant from The Masked Singer.
Hell
Did you see
yeah.
that?
Yeah, I saw that. That's ridiculous.
God, I can't believe that's a real thing. Like, who thought that was a good idea?
Me, I thought it was a good idea. Caw! But
What? He's not still America's mayor?
yeah, America's mayor. But so like she didn't respond to me, and then like a few days passed, and then she posted this thing on that in that Facebook group complaining about people who waste her time when she's offering them free stuff, and she was specifically complaining about me without referencing my name, but she was still complaining about me,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you blew me off. I offered to pay you back for this thing that like might not have even been true. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't get any phone calls from her, even though she said she was supposed to call, and then she was talking shit in this group. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this piece of shit idiot anymore. I'm just gonna block this lady. So I blocked her. Now she'll never get her compensation. Like no money. Now her money is actually a literal waste. Caw.
Well, you forgot though. Now that you've blocked her, you've given her permission to be very uncivil
Oh
and cause a
yeah,
huge scene in public.
that's right.
It
Like
is, of course, the worst offense you can commit.
I have literally consented to that. Yeah, that's right. Like me doing that is a form of consent. I'm giving consent for that to happen by blocking her.
Exactly right.
God damn! It's so fucking
Settled
hot!
law.
Yeah! I demand it to be a fucking law, baby! Yeah! Oh, this path is coming along. But, let's see. 2:45. Yeah, I better start getting ready. I'm gonna use the bathroom in a second. I'm gonna run back to an igloo and put my character to sleep. And, you know what? We should play again, like, tomorrow. I don't have anything early tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I should be free tomorrow. I gotta do no removal and a little bit of DFS. Um, yeah, fucking hit me up when you're free tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like, I fixed my sleep cycle recently, so now I'm waking up at like 7 in the morning. Uh,
Oh, nice, man. I'm still like fucking going to bed at like 5 for like no, like I'll go to bed like after I get off this I'll probably go lay down and then I'll just get out of bed in like an hour. Just I have no idea why.
that was happening to me for a while, like last week and the week before. Like I'd go to bed, no matter how tired I was, I would just wake up 3 hours later, and I couldn't fall asleep at all. It just pissed me off. But all of a sudden, somehow, like once I fix my sleep cycle, it was fine. And that doesn't usually happen to me. Like I can sleep throughout the day also, but for some reason this month, it was bothering me.
Yeah. Oh, some good uh news, some closure is we actually played the show on the 9th that I was worried about
Oh,
that
that's
kind of
hot.
led up to everything that happened, and it actually went really well, and everyone seemed like pretty stoked about the change. So,
That's cool. Meow.
yeah,
Well,
it
well,
actually and then we got off the show this Saturday where we got to play even longer, so hopefully
that's
that works out, and then I think we kind of got it figured out for at least be able to do some stuff we want to. We're not like kneecapped, no drummer, you know.
yeah, that's cool. Meow. Huh. I can't get to the upper level of the thing I built. You know, the new Kathleen Hanna base.
Why
There's
not? Is there
because
nothing there? No ladder?
no, the ladder's there, but there's snow on the top of the ladder block. This like
Oh
it's
my
the snow
god.
buildup, so I can't go through. I mean, I could probably just break the snow easily, but it's kind of funny just to see that.
A little
God.
safeguard.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't finished the upstairs anyway, so
You
you know.
can't just go walking around as you please. You gotta respect snow. That's actually
Hell
what
yeah.
exactly what it's like here right now. So,
Yeah. Usually when I walk around, I step in the parts. For some reason, I always like stepping in the parts where the snow's already been disturbed and leaving the undisturbed snow alone. I don't know why. I've been doing that since I was a kid. Caw. Isn't that
yeah,
hot?
I used to like kind of feel like depending on the depth, like just whatever would give me the best grip. Like sometimes it seemed like walking through the snow path was easier if it was like taller snow, but then sometimes like especially like whenever all the footprints formed to like ice, I, that's when I'd start walking more through fresh snow. If it was just all misshapen, slick, like
Oh yeah.
bullshit.
Stick it up my ass. You know, one thing I miss, and a lot of other people would complain about it, but I never minded, was breaking ice off my windshield or scraping it off. Like I always enjoyed that in the morning. It was a good reason to be late to shitty Afni for one thing, and
Oh yeah.
it was always like it also interrupted the routine. And you know, by the time that would happen, I just didn't care anymore. Like about Afni, so it's like fuck it. I'll be 10 minutes late. I don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about us, so fuck it. Uh,
Yeah,
meow.
no, that's exactly right. I'd do that at the Coliseum, but it'd be like an hour and a half late.
Caw, that's
And then
hot.
every time I'd walk in from the dock to like the whole arena, which is where we'd work, and then like across the arena, I'd hear my boss be like, "Alex," and I'd like kind of freeze and look over at him, and then he'd be like, "Good to see you, man."
It's pretty
It's
funny.
like, yep, I'll get some shit done. I'm not a total fucking moron, unlike some of the folks you hire here.
Yeah, uh, pretty laid back. You know, I've met someone from Tinder who was pretty laid back recently. Uh, but we don't really have much time to see each other. But it's been pretty cool. Like another rare person whom I have stuff in common with. Meow. Oh,
Hell yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I'm always pretty cynical about that as much, you know,
yeah,
the odds of that.
yeah. And I'm cynical of it too, just because I'm in Cambodia, and Cambodia is a pretty conservative country, and there's some values that I consider superficial that other people have in regards to dating. Like, you've got to dress a certain way. Oh, you didn't show up with a button-up shirt? Well, you must not be serious. There are a lot of weirdos
Oh.
like that. Just weird people who think that dating is the same as working in a bank. It's just like, we gotta dress up like we're in a bank. It's so fucking weird. Uh, it's a part of the culture that I really don't like. Um, but I don't have to face it very much because every woman I meet is different, and I work from home, so that's another good thing. But
Yeah, for sure.
it was definitely annoying my first year here. Meow. But you know what? I gotta get ready to meet my friend Sanka. So I'm gonna let you go, and yeah, hit me up tomorrow, or I'll hit you up tomorrow. Call.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking too, like I'm still down to try to get Mike on here sometime. Uh, one of these days, I'm going over there. Should be easy enough to just get him on my PlayStation as a guest,
Yeah.
and then I think with our sound setting, as long as we all have headphones, it should be good. But I actually have headphones. Yeah, definitely, man. I'll fucking
Oh, what? You cut out for a second there.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Caw. All right. I'll talk to you later.
All
Meow.
right, peace out, man.
Up my ass.